the door. Theatrics. Yeah, he's laughing his ass off. Yeah, he's over there. Bruh, I got to give it to him. I got to give it to him. Because there's a lot of people in here, Momo. And if you don't like it, you can leave. You know what I mean? Straight like that. Straight like that. Yeah, yeah, this dude's making me money right now, bro. Are you kidding me? This dude is making me money right now. This dude is making me famous, bro. How's it taste, all money? How's it taste, all money? I wish you nothing but the most prosperous, best, most amazing life you can have, longevity of life. I wish you peace. I wish you happiness upon you and your family. I wish protection on your family. I hope that when you go to meet your maker, sir, that it's moments like this when you look back and say, I fucked up. Because we all got decisions to make now, big dog. We all got different avenues. Shit that's gonna open up doorways. Boy, I'm winning. I'm talking about I'm winning, bro. I'm winning. I want to cry that I'm winning so hard. I want to cry that I'm winning so hard, man. God is so good. God is so good. We won the moment we saved one life. We won the moment we saved one life. We won the moment this chat's held at over 350 for however long we've been on. Uh-oh. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Tina. And I love the fact that we support ourselves without even battling. We ain't rich, but trust and believe. We already pushed the button. We already pushed that button. The wheels are already turning, okay? The wheels are already turning. Because at the end of the day, for the love of God, bro, thank you, Jesus, for the rain. Did y'all hear somebody screaming? It's a frog. We got to go check though. We got to go check. That could be a little girl, man, that's getting picked up by some fuck ass UPS driver. That can be some little girl that's getting picked up by some scumbag ass piece of shit, bro. Y'all might think that sounds far-fetched. Y'all might think that sounds crazy for me to say. Y'all might think I should have got up faster. Y'all might think I should have just said that for theatrics. I just saw that pinned comment where somebody said that he advised his chat how that would be horrible if something were to happen to my family. Did I read that right? We got to get back up here to the other phone for when the supervising officer calls back. AP, come on, homeboy. Chill out, dog. Chill out, homeboy. Every 7 seconds, a baby. Just like when we exposed Rick Tattoo first. You'd figure All Money would give somebody a shout out. So from this point on, I'm not going to repeat his name again. Yeah, too late, bro. Too late, bro. Too late, bro. Christy, oh my God, Christy, come on, bro. Christy, come on, bro. You know you ain't got to do that. Come on, AP. You know you ain't got to do that, bro. You know you ain't got to do that, bro. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. We got the most amazing family here. I need to make this clear. I need to do this for me real quick. I need to say the last few things that I need to say and direct at him personally. So I'm assuming he's still streaming. I'm assuming he's sitting there still streaming, doing his thing. Yeah, good. Good. I hope so. I hope so. I hope he takes it to wherever he's got to take it. I hope he takes it to whoever he's got to take it to. Okay? I hope he puts that work in. And then I want every single one of y'all that follow him to ask a few questions. Can I get y'all to honestly answer a couple questions? This is for you too, All Money. So when you take it to the door, and I'll be there waiting at the door for you, ahead of you, a little bit behind you, diagonal to you, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know how God's plan is going to work out. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've had my card pulled enough because I used to be a bunch of bullshit, bro. I had my card pulled a bunch because I used to be a bunch of bullshit, bro. So I'm fully prepared and aware for every repercussion of my actions. So when you take it all the way there, and guys, when he takes it all the way there, he gets whatever result that he thinks is going to satisfy him. Does that take away or make the fact okay that since the first time that he spoke about us, the very first time, it was to check on some half-assed information from somebody that ran to him because their ego was hurt, that he took that false information, ran with it repeatedly, going to the point of making videos about us, making fun of us, the hat, the wig. He didn't acknowledge the fact that I've had 2 cover-ups done in the 3.5 months we've been here, closer to 4 months. He slams me as a SMEX offender like he just did again a few seconds ago. He's trying to get y'all to buy in and believe this paperwork that he's not showing. He's not showing the paperwork. What he's doing right now is he's leading you guys to the last thing. Now he's going to try to make more. He's going to, bro, I see you. Bro, I've been seeing you since I supported you on this app, homeboy. I've been seeing you since I saw what you were picking up and putting down. I smelled you from 3 bunks back across the chow hall. And I read you wrong, you know. I read you wrong. And that's my mistake, because I moved too fast. Because I moved too fast. You know what I mean? You said that you would apologize. Said you'd be our biggest advocate. I think we could have done some good work together. But I eventually would have saw you for who you are. I would have eventually realized the stench that I was smelling wasn't a pleasantry, friend. It was a disgusting odor of decay. You say you've been here 6 years. I've seen you help tremendous amounts of people. I think your platform saves lives. So whenever the reality for me became that you're trying to hurt me, that you're trying to hurt my daughter, when you're trying to hurt my mother, when you're trying to do everything in your power to destroy me, and you haven't shown one piece of evidence to your chat that they can visibly, clearly see, explain why I'm not on a registry anywhere, provide a sealed case document number for me to even have the attempt to do so. Even if that's the case in the state of Ohio, there's a law explicitly stopping any of those crimes. And you're still out here trying to say I'm a SMEX offender. So the question of the chat is, because y'all know I like to ramble. Y'all know I love to repeat myself. Y'all know I love to have theatrics. Y'all know I love to interact. Y'all know I love to do the dolphin on you, the truffle shuffle. And I love to take my teeth out. So the question is, he's laughing his ass off because he knows the answer. Son of a bitch. He's good. He's damn good. He already knows he already knows what I'm gonna say, and he already knows. He already knows. He already knows. Because the sad part is even though you're not going to produce these receipts, even though I can only hope and pray that you tear up my cease and desist order. I can only hope and pray that you do that, right? Because you got some bread, homeboy. You got some money. And if you're as up to date on the legalities of shit, regardless of wherever you try to take this other last thing that you have against me, that you're trying to slay me for when you couldn't hit us with racism and you couldn't hit us with the sexual offender thing, regardless of where that goes, big dog, because I'm going to meet you down there, however, whatever you want to do. You ain't going to be able to change the fact, bro, that you have opened the door to some legal shit, homie. You have opened the door to some legal shit, homie. You have threatened the existence of my bloodline, dog. You have threatened the existence of my bloodline, dog. Everybody agrees he's a powerful dude, right? Everybody agrees he's a powerful dude, right? Yeah, because I am too. I am too. And if anybody thinks that what he did was okay, if anybody thinks any of his actions are okay, there's a sad place in my heart for you guys, because y'all are throwed the fuck off. I'm talking about y'all are hillbilly on the deuce, on the math, been up for 7 days. Doing that shit, getting Aquafina water bottles chucked up at you because you about to unalive because of dehydration. You are all the way nutso. And that's the type of people, all money, that we got to worry about, that you laid out my whole ass family's address to, bro. You piece of shit. Like, I don't know how else to damn say that. I don't know how else to say that, homeboy. Like you did all that. You did that in a whole big ass bag of chips. And then you can apologize for it, and your people, damn, you know what I mean? Like, it's just okay with them. That's the screwed up part. That's the screwed up part. You know what I'm saying? Nah, listen, I already said that. My shit was already out there. Nah, listen, bro. Don't do that. Don't put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, okay? Don't put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Yeah, of course it is. But whenever you load up your chat to that many people, and you start screaming Smex offender, and then on top of that, in the same live, you put my people's address in it. He is in love with me. That dude turned out to be a whole ass weirdo. That dude turned out to be the biggest dude to stay the fuck away from on this app. If for no other reason, that he is simply not there mentally enough to, son of a bitch, he's a nutbag is what he is. He's a nutbag. He's a powerful nutbag, y'all. He's a powerful nutbag. You know what I mean? And I would be hard pressed to say at this point, but I know good and damn well that I'm on his ass so bad and so incognitoly, like we have been, but we haven't had a need to we haven't had a need or a want to even interact with this cat. And he knew what he was doing today. He knew what he was doing, and I played into it because we need followers. We need view counts. We need heart me's. We're up to fucking 561 heart me's, for the love of God. You know what I mean? We got 482 people in here. You know what I mean? What would I look like not engaging, not speaking the truth, not showing the phone, not getting on the... You know what I mean? This is exactly what he wants. He's laughing his ass off in his head right now. So, I've said what I gotta say. It's a done and unalived situation because he forced himself into my field of vision today. That's what he did. He forced himself over here acting like his presence or who he is or whatever he's got going on, that means something over here. That's saying something over here. And it's not. It is purely and simply not. So from this point, we're going right back to doing what we do. We're speaking on recovery, medically assisted treatment, how it's a narcotic from Big Pharma, how it's a giant crutch, how it is not to be used for long term, how I say you're not sober on it, how I take it, how I'm going to continue to take it, whether from my clinic or wherever I got to go. You know what I mean? I don't know, like we're going back to taking masks off. We're going back to speaking about game plans and planning your days and how your goals are increased 42% by writing them down. How all this shit. Yeah, I know, Queen. I see all that shit. I gotta block her too. She's a nutbag too, bro. She is an absolute nutbag as well. Like, we are surrounded by a whole bunch of crazy. You know what I mean? So, bro, I just want to say this, dude. I appreciate your time today, right? I appreciate you leading me through a field and allowing me to navigate, hold my composure, address it the best way I saw fit, to reflect on it long enough to hold a room full of this many people. You're upset because you don't have control over me. You're upset because maybe it's the growth, maybe it's not, bro. Like you're a big creator. You know what I mean? Like you make a shitload of money. You make a shitload of diamonds. You are, for every intensive purposes, bro, you're him, dog. Like what the fuck? Like I can eat that fucking pie all day, but trust and believe, if you haven't noticed by now, then you're gonna find out real quick that I do what I say and I protect what I'm building, right? Other than that, dude, it's whatever, bro. I'll see you on down the line, right? I'm already out and talked to my lawyer, all of it, right? So whatever you want to do it, and we'll see you pimping. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. I wish you the best. I wish you happiness. I wish you luck in life. I wish you protection on your family. I wish you that all your goals that you can achieve. I hope that you can save as many lives as you can. I hope that you can save as many DV victims as you can. I hope that you can expose as many hoe-ass sexual offenders as you can. But, you know, that's it, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm not even going to say your name, but I appreciate the fact that you've already got all that together and sent to me in a file. That is very attractive. That is very attractive. Yeah. So we've got all the evidence we need. Boom. So definite shout out, man. Absolute definite shout out, man. I do not TikTok Popo. You should go check out my FBI federal jacket, the only one that exists. The only one that exists, the only real one that exists. You should go check out my the fact I'm on 0 registries, friend. How about that? Next question. Let's do a Q&A. 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 Whenever baby girl gets up, we're gonna cook something. I just don't know what. She's got a whole plethora of shit that she's wanting to make, and I think that she can cook, actually. I think that she can cook. Nah, Caleb, I don't have daddy's money. I got the gutter recovery family members' money that support this mission and gift freely from their hearts. That's what I got. That's what I got. You know, I mean, we dropped down in ranking just a little bit, but let's go ahead and throw this up there. This is without battling. We only battled a few times. You know what I mean? For whatever that's saying. Next question. I didn't mute you, hopefully at all. We're at 25.6 already. Shut up, bro. Are we? Holy hell, dude. So we just hit 25 even, what, is it 2 days ago? Okay, great. That is great work, man. That is great work, man. That is amazing. My jacket's 24 pages long. Yeah, thank you, All Money. Appreciate you, brother. Damn, I said his name. Shit. All I can suggest is to anybody that's trying to come at me or my people or my movement, our movement, is that you come fully prepared, because we are protected by God and we are protected by this family, and you know what I'm saying? Tell him, Ben. Tell him, Ben. Thank you, Kellyanne. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. Yeah, we'll be at 26 soon. The FBI jacket is your federal criminal record, guys. It exposes every state through Indian Territory. It exposes every charge you have ever had linked to you, to your fingerprints. And the only way to get it is through your fingerprints or a signed consent form from a government entity or an employer. That's the only way to get it. It's the only way to get it. That's it. It's the only way to get it. Yeah, I'm on subs. I definitely am. I'm on that crutch of a medication. I am indeed. Did you get, what? I never said that. Yeah, those are horrible. Those were two horrible life decisions, man, because we all know what that looks like, right? Can't wait till one of them puts AI on it and tries to make it look crazy. That was for the 2 times that I had to pop somebody in prison, that I had to use a weapon. Both times I used a stinger because I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I was never a violent man. I was never built for prison. I was never hard. I was never built like that, but I had to adapt into the incarceration system. I didn't have a choice. And I could have lived with the shame of going to protective custody, or I could have grabbed my cojones, come out, told the homies what happened, took my violations, and then earned my way up the ranks in the bullshit organization I was a part of. It was a bullshit organization, founded on bullshit, led by bullshit, stood for bullshit. But because I wanted to belong to something, because I wanted to be part of something, I took on that traumatic ass bullshit. And then by not being built for it, I endangered other people's lives in the prison system. Okay, there were only 2 times in the prison system that I had any honor about me at all. And even then it's questionable honor because it was only for my survival. It was strictly for the survival of me, and those 2 times, the people that were in the situation of war that we were in. We didn't have a choice. You think people are just gonna let scumbags run around, running up debts in prison and checking out? Like, that's what our organization got to be known for. People were joining our organization for green apps. You know what I mean? It was complete and utter bullshit. And I've said that since day one. I've said that since the pinned video. If you're new here, go watch the pinned video. I specifically have said this and been saying this. So the tattoos represent the 2 acts of violence, bigger violence, that I committed inside of the North Carolina prison system. Hey, I love you, bro. Hey, I love you, bro. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I love you, bro. Thank you. Teeny's hair looks amazing, bro. She got her hair done. Thank God we were able to bless our child for her birthday. You know what I mean? That was a blessing. That was a blessing. Next question. Next question. Anything to do with substance use disorder? Possession, intent, resistant arrest, paraphernalia, common law robbery, anything associated with. I never did believe in racism, but for the organization I had to join, I didn't know that I could have joined Boss. I didn't know that I could have been GD. I didn't know that I could have been a brother of the struggle. I didn't know that. All I knew about incarceration from where I came from was when you fell and you went behind the wall, that you stayed with your own kind and that you didn't talk to law enforcement. That's all I knew. So when I touched down, they pulled up on me immediately. Hey, bro, you bang? Hey, bro, you bang? I'm scared to death. I'm shaking like a stripper. Hell no, I don't bang, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Why are you pressing me? I don't understand what's going on here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about full fight or flight, bro. And then you get an option, you know what I mean? But when I joined, I was never boss, bro. No, I was never boss. And when I joined, I was able to join on a camp where there wasn't a lot of violence. The hardest violation that we served a man was like 14 shots to the chest. Okay, when we removed somebody, who knows what a removal is? Your boss? What's up, G? Who knows what a removal is off of a prison yard? Who knows what a removal is? There's no contradiction at all. You can't state one contradictory. That's me trying to regurgitate some intelligence. Yeah, so a removal, man, our softest removal. I don't know her. I don't know her. If she's talking crazy, you can get rid of her. Nah, if she's saying that, let her live. Let her live. I did have one named Manda. She went to Rick Tattoo's side after we exposed Rick Tattoo. She took off over there to be with Rick Tattoo. I understand that. So do y'all understand that I know that? Do y'all understand that I have a very clear picture of other states, their incarceration systems, the federal system? Do you think I'm slow? Okay, I understand completely that North Carolina, being a part of an organization that I was a part of, held no weight except on the North Carolina prison yard. And that was only at certain times. Now, there were certain ones of us at times that tried to save the organization. We tried to stand on the business, the principles. But, bro, you were outnumbered by so many little riffraffs running around with lawnmower blades that were twacked out on meth or been up smoking deuce for days that you couldn't trust anybody. Hello. Hey, Henson, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Man, it's been a rough afternoon, dog. I'm going to give you the rundown real quick that you could be opening right now.